right, what's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook? If you're just now tuning in on the replay, because I know that you are, because it's only one person in here on both of those platforms, make sure you hit share and like on this video if you can. I would appreciate that. Let's bring in the big gun, that being Instagram, and get this show on the motherfucking goddamn gay road.
Oh, the breakfast, the breakfast, the breakfast, the breakfast, the breakfast, the breakfast. Come on, look at that, it is Sunday. The breakfast, I got that in like it is Sunday. The breakfast, but we didn't like Sunday. Now, something that is Sunday. It's awesome, glory to God. We tell God, thank you for the gifts and the real things I heard from everybody like Sunday. Now I'm good, Sunday. Now we are Sunday. He got me on the spot right here. I'm up in the spirit of the Lord. And I can't come down because we get my You can't take back what your brother received. Nigga, please. Nigga, please. I'm about to go to bed.
Happy Monday, motherfucker! Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your queers, for I've come to suck the dick, not fuck it.
Nigga, please.
That's called motherfucking goddamn gay Shakespeare. Somebody in the bakery unmute and say motherfucking goddamn gay Shakespeare.
Gay Shakespeare.
That's not what I...
Motherfucking gay Shakespeare.
Say it again.
Goddamn motherfucking gay Shakespeare.
That's not what I said, but that'll work. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Y'all, she meant that shit. She over there folded clothes or something. She turned around and unmuted that shit so goddamn fast and said the motherfucking words, bitch. I almost made my motherfucking head spin. By the way, if you're not in the bakery, why? There was a free link to the mute. Monica, I'ma beat your ass. There was a free link given to the bakery via text message, via the chat. Squad chat is back, by the way. And it is back on Instagram, and I expect that chat to be lit with screenshots of your mother as soon as I get off this motherfucking goddamn gay show. We also have the bakery open. It was supposed to be open last week, but you know, I burnt the fuck out last week, bitch. I'm sorry. I was going through. But I was going through to get you through, and we all get each other through together. That's what we do. But before we shall proceed, your discounts were texted to you.
You got mail.
Mass discounts are over. Until Black Friday and Thanksgiving. And if you need to understand what the discounts are for the week, ask somebody in the comment section. This is Bootzé Bakery, brought to you on behalf of my lovely audience. Feel free to unmute and make a whole bunch of noise, please. Yeah. Let's see what they're gonna do. It still sounds awful, but this song doesn't. It's I think it's like 35, 40 people. They'll get it together. We'll work on that. We'll be right back. Donuts and pastries and all type of flavorings. Turn up the heat and frequency. Yeah, that is me on the TV. Don't look away because I'm saving you. Yes, I will say you the hot on the silence or no powder sugar because I don't do cocoa.
If you want to know what I'm
I know you want to make a bang, baby.
a bitch can handle big.
Roll up a backwards eyes. Yes, I will say some yummy honey, but no powder sugar, because I don't do cocoa or bag. I'm putting me on a menu. So sweet, make a diabetic come through. Come through, come through. I know kung fu. I will chop you up and use you as a butter roll. It is hectic, but I cook on gas or electric. Everything I make has a nice flavor, and the shape of my cake is geometric. Obsessed, no skipping the line. Who's next? These boots make a sexy ass chef. I got no breasts, but I dress to impress. You can tell I really late. Have a double man brown. Like my name is Mary Kay and Ashley. I'll never be Ashley. Oh, that is a flower. And you better pay me before I pay my cake at Boots Baker. She be so good, so it's how. Donuts and pastries and all type of flavors. Turn up the heat and the frequency. Yeah, that is me on the top.
If you want to know what
I know you want to
a bitch can handle big,
roll up a backwards ass. Big bitch. Yes, I will save you some yummy honey, but no powdered sugar, because I don't do coke no more. Bake, bitch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's the breakdown?
Let me hear you scream.
Stop it!
Let's go.
Pulling cars, bitches ain't no Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hello, darling. Well, hello. My name is Boots. I'm also known as the Hip Hop Oracle, as well as the social medium, and you are currently bearing witness to the magnificent magic of Boots Tarot. We are currently broadcasting live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as a private show over here in Zoom, which has a backstage view of everything that goes on with my titties. But Monday through Friday, I try to go live at least once a day to render the good gift that God has given me unto the general public absolutely free.
I'm only using what the gods gave
As
me.
well as some pop culture entertainment and some things of that nature that I'm pretty sure your dumbass will enjoy. Now, keep in mind, the entertainment and the readings are free, but my time is definitely not. I do not know why you're so upset. You can go to www.bootztarot.com, go to the tip jar, and everything on that page is always and will always be available to you, even when I'm burnt the fuck out. I'm extremely busy and I'm extremely appreciative for your patience when it comes to me, but it does not take me longer than 24 to 48 hours to render a reading or a service request that you have inquired about on my website. Okay, I'm very efficient, but it always comes to my desk before it is rendered to you. And you know that because I always speak everything that comes to you. So if you are new to me, go to bootztarot.com, go to the tip jar, and try your luck at a reading today, my darlings. Trust me, I will guide you in the proper gay. And if I have guided you in the proper gay, go ahead and give me boot emojis in the comments. It is seriously an honor to do so. So thank you for putting stock into my spiritual abilities, my entertainment, and everything else that we're trying to build. We're a community now, bitch. And the way we're growing and the way that I'm growing it is going to be amazing. And I'm happy to have you as a part of it. Now, I have some good news and some bad news. Okay. I have decided to not work any clients at all in the month of December. Something was done during this little bit of a crash out burnout moment that I had, and I need to put more dicks into myself. I mean, energy into myself.
Nigga, please.
And I definitely will use the remainder of the year to reflect, refresh, and I will still be available in the tip jar, and you will be able to pre-book your appointments for the beginning of the year. Now, with that being said, next day appointments are indeed available right now. They are a little bit more expensive than pre-booked appointments. You can pre-book your appointment right now for as soon as Friday or Wednesday of this week. And the new booking system as well as next day appointments will remain available until I go to Vegas, which will be the 25th of this month. So if you ever wanted to sit with me, do not wait. One thing that I did not discuss at the beginning of the show, like I normally do, is discounts, because mass discounts are over. But raise your hand if you enjoyed them while they were out. A part of the reason that the bakery is with me right now is because the last time I was with the bakery, they empowered me in the aspects of my own worth and my own value. I'm an extremely talented spiritualist, but when it comes to this human shit, I need support. And you guys, I love you. I feel like I get into these moments where I start doing myself to please other people. Raise your hand if you can relate to that. And when it comes to my business, I feel like, you know, it's something that I give freely. It's something that I am compensated for. But I get into these moments of like feeling like people are losing access to me. So I want to make myself more accessible to you, like a prostitute in a brothel. You understand? But it turns out that if I continue to do that, I start to feel devalued. Then I start to deliver less of a performance. So it's something that I have to stand on until Black Friday and Thanksgiving and Christmas. I have something special for everybody around that time period. So all I'm asking is that you continue to support the business in the way that you have been. It makes me very nervous to stand on business in this way. I've been standing on business with people behind the scenes for the past 2 weeks, and it has been extremely uncomfortable. And I do believe that this is God's way of leveling me up and administering a final example for this year's out. I just hope there are no more tests. And if there are, then I have people like you to help me pass them. Just like you got a psychic like me that don't motherfucking goddamn game miss. The synergy works. The synergy works. So I hope you understand where I'm coming from with that. There are discounts still, but you have to sign up for my text messages to receive them. And you already know.
You can't take back what your butthole received.
And if you are not receiving text messages or emails or anything like that, and you still want to get in on whatever the weekly discounts will be, people in the comment section will help you, right? They leaned into the camera like, bitch, I wish a bitch would. That's Anywho, in other news, my store, it has still been selling candles. We ship everything the week of Black Friday. So the week after Black Friday, and I come back from Vegas. So expect products to be shipped to you in the month of December. You probably will not get any inventory from me until December. Okay, but you are more than welcome to place your orders as of right now. As you guys know, my store opened up November the 11th, 2023. 2023 or 2023. 3 years open, and this is our first time that we've been on a re-up, and we're still selling during a re-up. It's quite impeccable what we've been able to create, and it's quite impeccable how my magic is blessing others. If you have ever shopped in my store, give me a shopping emoji in the comment section and tell me what you bought and how you liked it. I definitely pride myself in the productivity of my store, and I just want to give a very special shout out to my mother. She is the store manager. She does everything. Like, I don't have to do anything. I just have to sell, and she gets it out to you. So if there are any mistakes, keep in mind she's 77 years old, and please be gracious with the customer service when you address her, or I will refund you, or I will just keep your money, and you're not gonna get shit. Either way you want to play it, we can play it. But one thing we're not playing about is teaching you about your spiritual power. So on December the 17th, my mother is teaching her first class to my audience. Okay. Those admission fees are discounted this week. You can sign up in the classes department of my website right now. This is a class that is spearheaded by my mom, and I'm just going to be there to add comedic relief. I'm actually going to be learning with you. So I'm going to be a student, but I'm going to be sitting next to her, trying to guide her through it. This is the first class that she's ever taught via Zoom. This is like my 12th class being taught via Zoom. But if you want to get into all of my classes, go to the classes department of my website and get into what we are providing you other than physical products. Last but not least, I don't even know why I'm talking about yeast, because you know I ain't got no breasts.
Daddies don't got no titties. Daddies don't got no titties.
I don't have breasts. I don't have breasts. I don't have breasts. Okay. Last but not least, I will be having dinner in Vegas with my audience. This is going down on November the 29th at 8 o'clock p.m. If you know me, you know where I love to stay at in Vegas. It's going to be there. Chanel over there talking about she liked the candles, the perfume, the herbs, and etc. And I just got done reading you. I think you got an appointment tomorrow. Chanel, thank you for being an amazing supporter of me. I appreciate you. Yeah, dinner will be in Vegas. Typically what I do is I will drop some extremely discounted tickets around the time period I am traveling. And because we do have Squad Chat back, okay, I will be sharing my location with Squad Chat. I travel for safety purposes and things of that nature. So get in while you can. The tip jar is open. I expect to have a full show, even though nothing is on discount. You guys got my back, right? And I forgot one thing. I have been asked about health a lot from people who have been going through particular ailments. You're getting a report from your doctors, and then I get into my cauldron, and then the results are miraculous. This has happened about 7 times so far. The biggest one that I was able to post was one of my babies who had he had herpes going on with himself, and I casted that right out of his body. On today, I was petitioned by a client about something that she was going through, and she didn't have the coin for me to cast for her. Unfortunately, it does cost for me to cast for you, and you can fill those out in the spell casting side of things. And I asked, well, you need to get the health bundle and cast on yourself. And she said, there is no health bundle up there. I said, well, how in the hell is that possible? And it was because I was still testing out spells that are located in that bundle. In that bundle, you get 3 spells. You get an incantation and you get a sigil. All 3 of those spells is what I do behind the scenes to get people right. Now, this is the issue with that, though. Tori, I thought you was getting some dick. What the hell did you watching me for? I'm sorry. Last client, she was on her way to a goddamn dick appointment, and now she want to sit up here and watch the show, but you couldn't join the bakery because you thought you was gonna be fucking. So I just have to call you on your goddamn bullshit, Tori. Bitch, I almost threw out a goddamn hip. Somebody call Shabbat.
I feel great, Shabana. You want to go back to your country?
No.
It's private, but no,
Woo!
I do not. I'm from.
Woo, bitch, you lose that weight, you forget what you're capable of. I said, woo! Or you don't put that damn hex on me because I saw you bought that hexcraft. I saw you bought that hexcraft. Oh my God. Anywho, if you are trying to get your health right, regardless of if you're recovering from something, you're trying to get back on the straight and narrow with your health, the premium health and recovery bundle should assist you. That is on discount today. It's half off. So the 3 things on discount today that you can take advantage of. 5 questions. That's a VIP text message reading. That's on discount. Okay. You can sign up for that class on discount. You can come see me in Vegas on discount. And see, I'm still generous. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. It's just who I am. And the premium health and recovery bundle is on discount as well. I have 2,011 people in here. Only 94 people are showing on my Instagram. Well, I'm happy that you're here. Regardless, and we will be joined by 2 other platforms this week. It was going to be last week, but I burnt out. I motherfucking got them gay burnt out last week. So we're going to bring in her. And can you guess what the next social media is? What are y'all saying? Are y'all saying anything? Is there a delay on the video? I don't fucking know. It's fucking TikTok. It's just so easy to go viral over there that I should have been capitalized on it, but I was so anti-TikTok because when TikTok came out, I was blowing up on Instagram, and I was like, I gotta focus on one thing in the motherfucking goddamn day time. So by the time TikTok blew up the way that it blew up, I was blowing up over here on Instagram, but everybody on TikTok want to be famous on Instagram, and it don't work. So I already got this on lock, so it's gonna be nothing to murk that social media. Y'all got my back, right? All right, my TikTok name is Bootzé Mother. Okay, there is a Bootzé over there. It's still my account, but I can't get in it because I forgot the password and I ain't got that phone number no more. So, but at least nobody can steal my name. Okay. So follow me on all of those social media platforms. We're gonna bring in Twitch and I'm not gonna do Patreon because I feel like you gotta pay to be on it. I want to perform for free, right? Until next year when I'm coming to a city near you and putting on this tarot show in front of everybody. And we'll talk about Asia's upgraded job title during that time. I worked with a lot of people this year, and some people I'm gonna bring onto a team to get myself together in traveling to these locations. I have the coin for it, and I also have the coin for this app. I just am reluctant on spending it because I want to get second and third opinions. And you have a tarot card deck on the way. Yeah, you do. I ordered it. So the last and final words that I'll be dropping for the year are the last and final cards that will be in that tarot deck. And it's going to be such a fun page. You get to go to that page. You get to look at the tarot card. And each tarot card, if you want to know what the definition of it is, you click a link and it takes you to the video where I talked about the word that I actually developed that graphic on. It's such a beautiful process. So I hope you guys will be able to enjoy that. They're saying my video is unstable on Facebook. It was only 2 people over there anyway. So YouTube and Instagram and Zoom it is. Is there anything else to announce? I think I'm good. How y'all doing?
How you doing?
Stop it!
Your mother is good. Just reflecting on last week, I burnt out. I just burnt the fuck out. Like I was pushing myself too hard. My ambition was eclipsing my self-care, and I chose to use the remainder of my week last week to actually throw some love into myself. And can't you tell I have? This is my 11th day off of my antidepressant. I decided to stop taking Lexapro cold turkey because a voice told me to, and I always listen to the voices when they tell me to do things. So that's how Tori gonna be sounding tonight. And that's what that voice just told me. So I was going through recalibrating my own emotions last week off of a medication that is supposed to stabilize the emotions. And I was also dealing with some interpersonal things with clients and work and business and all types of shit. I'm just happy that I tapped out. I didn't work no cases. I didn't talk to nobody. I didn't see no faces. The only person I didn't even speak to my mother like that. Like I really closed myself off, and I still kind of feel in that place. So welcome to my cocoon. Again, bouncing off the conversation we had in the bakery the previous week about my worth and my value, that was backed up by a couple of experiences. One was very public. The other one was not as public, but I am going to talk about it because I love talking about shit that pisses me off. Okay. And it's not a word. I just want to kind of reflect the experience with you. Well, I gave to somebody, and you guys know how that went down. Like I gave to this person on the internet because it was the first comment that I woke up to. Like they needed some help or whatever. I didn't look too far deep into the profile or anything like that. I never do. I just give it to you and go about my business or whatever. So I get back on Cash App the next day, and he's done sent about like 12 requests. I only screenshotted the first 4, but there was like 12 begging for money, and that really, really got under my skin because it's like, you know, I give out of the kindness of my heart, and you take out of that wasn't necessity, that was greed. Okay. And when my generosity is met with greed, and that was a stranger that's happened with, right? So I felt the need to publicly display it so that people don't make that mistake. I don't even like people asking me for shit, to be honest with you. I'm the type of person that gives to you because I feel it. Okay. Like, raise your hand if you was in that Candid Live video I did yesterday in the store. Like, it's just who I am. Like, I will buy your shit in the store. That's just who I am, right? And I'm not about to change who I am to officiate greed on people, but I do need to execute discernment sometimes and protection so that my feelings don't get hurt if those type of Cash App requests do come through, right? I had a friend, I said I was willing to help out, and this motherfucker hit me with a $5,000 request. Are you fucking crazy? And if you're watching this right now, yes, I blessed you, but that's the last time you're ever gonna see me again. Like I just remember being raised in an orphanage with nothing and me never asking anybody for anything, and I managed to get to this point. So whatever cards that you're dealt, I'm here to help you play the game, but at the same time, don't play me, nigga. Like what the fuck? And the third straw was that this right here blew my motherfucking mind. But God always does this with me. Y'all know I'm a delivery hoe. I order everything on delivery. Okay, okay, I'm so much of a damn delivery hoe that out of every single person in Charlotte, I get a delivery driver who turns out to be my cousin. Twin brothers with the cousin who earlier this year said he was going to kill me. Did that order reach my house? Now, mind you, if I'm generous like this to people I don't know, what you think I'd be with my family? Did that order reach my house? It did not. It was picked up though. So the brother of the cousin who said he was going to kill me, who is really deeply into astrology and was one of the only family members that respected the craft our great grandmother taught me, You stole my groceries? Now, there's a lot to unpack there because this year we're doing something different for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Me and my mother are going to the beach for Christmas, and we're going to Vegas for Thanksgiving because I pretty much X'd myself out of ignorance when it comes to that bloodline. Right now, mind you, I am not directly in bloodline with them. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I was a blessing to evolve the bloodline. That is so. All I'm gonna say is this: confirmation. Confirmation. It was confirmation on how I'm gonna deal with them. It's confirmation on you can give so much and they still can take. Now I get it. You could have canceled the order if you knew you was coming to my house and we have a problem, but I didn't know we had a problem. Okay, you just know that I'm not fucking with nobody because of what your brother said. So, of course, I didn't even recognize it was my cousin until I filed a complaint to get my refund so I can reorder my damn groceries that I still haven't eaten, and it's in the oven downstairs right now, right? They said, no, the order was picked up, so you took my groceries. Bet. People in the squad chat talking about you should hex them. No, I'm not gonna hex them. You don't hex your family. Okay, you don't. You just don't deal with them. And not having access with me is going to hurt you worse than anything that I could ever say. Okay, you don't know what I've done for people. You don't. How you think you got through college, boo? Who paid that? After grandma died, guess who picked up that slack? Guess who went to work so that you can be educated and you decided that you want to go to jail? I've reached this point of like, I've given all I can to people, to family, to friends. At this point, I'm going to receive.
You can't take back what your butthole received.
At this point, I'm going to receive. And unfortunately, God has to hound it into me this way. I have to get upset. I have to get mad. I have to feel whelmed. Not overwhelmed, but whelmed. So I get it. But I get it now. And baby, if these abs ain't no indication of how washboard these bastards can be when it comes to me, I don't know what it is. And it ain't no word. It's just pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Because the universe is loud. Out of millions of people in Charlotte, that's the nigga that got elected to deliver my shit. And then this is how it unfolded. God is speaking. So I got to listen. And hopefully through me, you listen too. We've been getting the cues. We've been getting the clues all fucking year. I done got a bitch on a goddamn cruise boat who decided that she wants to steal my motherfucking bag and try to put a root on everybody. Meanwhile, I go to Chicago and I thought a joke was a joke, but next thing you know, a motherfucker in my room trying to fuck. And I just been walking around like Alice in fucking Wonderland, advising everyone else through the divinity and spiritual gift that God has blessed me with. It's time to listen. And so December, that's what I'm going to do. So you best get on that schedule now. Okay. Because next year, it's about performance and it's about this app. And I'm going to get there because I deserve it. And you deserve it. Okay. But you cannot receive what God has for you if you're too busy giving. And if giving is your nature, it's going to feel hella uncomfortable to be selfish. But it's that time. Can I get an Air Applause Bakery, please? Because it's about that time. It's about that time. That's pretty much been my life. I've been focused on beauty, getting my skin together. Today I do have on makeup, but my skin is from that chemical peel. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, I'm probably gonna sell that with that moisturizer and that exfoliating and everything else I said I was gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but what I am gonna do now is read this nationwide story after a brief break. While I take this break, go shopping at the store. Let us have a full show tonight, please. Can we do that? Can we do that? Nothing's on discount all week. That might change depending on my comfort level. The name of this song is called The Grudge. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll be right back to talk about how who was sucking who dick. What Clinton was sucking Bubba's dick. Who what? Unmute.
Donica Lewinsky was supposedly sucking Bill Clinton's dick.
Donica Lewinsky was sucking Clinton the big red dog's dick. Okay, we'll be right back to discuss that.
I see the truth and the full of lies. No disguise. I'ma look you dead in your eyes. Hypnotized, motherfucking mesmerized. And be in the bag with the bat of your eyes. Swing, bada, swing, bada, swing. Games you play, bitch, fuck do you mean? You act like this is reality TV because you said what you said, but you're needing constantly. Oh, even if the sun came crashing down and there's no one around me to grow, I still hope against you. Even if the moon exploded and all the debris headed for my head, I still be mad at you. I still be mad at you. But still be mad at you. Still be mad at you. It doesn't mean shit to me, but I still hope against you. Even if the sky turned bloody red, I still remember everything that you said. I still be mad at you. Sky turned bloody red, I still remember everything you said. I still be mad at you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's the breakdown?
Let me hear you scream.
It has come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention. Epstein. Here to report the latest conspiracy and development, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from the Spirit Squad worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
In newly released emails from Jeffrey Epstein's estate, a 2018 exchange between Jeffrey and his brother Mark Epstein went viral. In the email, Mark asked Jeffrey to inquire with then Trump strategist Steve Bannon if Russian President Vladimir Putin has the photos of Trump blowing on Bubba. Because Bubba is a known nickname for former President Bill Clinton, social media users speculated that email referenced to a sexual act between Trump and Clinton. Both Clinton and Trump have denied any wrongdoing or knowledge of Epstein crimes. Reporting live, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from the Spirit Squad worldwide. Bob from Channel 8.
Bob clean sweep. Clean sweep. Like apparently somebody somebody was sweeping up the semen after giving some blowings to the Clintons. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and dissect what I know about this. Again, I've been under a rock, and last week I had and was and still am determined to not be obsessed over politics the way that I was. It does not do your vibration too well, but it is very entertaining content. Am I right? Yeah, and it's stuff that directly affects us as Americans. So I don't know if politics has ever been this polarizing, but what can we expect by having a reality TV star as the president of the United States? Right. Last time I checked, Epstein and the Epstein files, Trump ran a campaign on draining the swamp where he was about to expose a lot, or said he was going to expose a lot of the political debauchery that goes on behind the scenes. When he got elected to office, he has been doing everything but being transparent about something that could particularly involve him, that being the Epstein files. He done went to stalling the swearing in of someone who could actually sway the vote for them to release the files. Apparently, he didn't even need no vote to release the files. He could have just released the files, but there is a reason that he is not releasing the files. Republican thinks that it's because he is protecting other people of influence that he might be cool with, while everybody else and anybody who has common sense, with his name being mentioned over 1,000 times, with the documents that we've already gotten right now, there's a lot more to the story than that. Okay. I really don't care too much about the scandal, to be honest with you. I didn't really get into it, but I am about women's rights. And I am siding with Marjorie Taylor Greene right now in the perspective of women's health, women's safety, and women's rights. A lot of these people that Epstein abused are grown women now holding up pictures of their younger selves in ads that are streaming around the country. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. But anything dealing with like pedophilia and stuff like that, it makes me uncomfortable because I feel like that image is placed upon gay people. Like they put gay people and pedophilia in the same boat, and that is true. So I particularly attempted to stay away from content like that, particularly because of my coming out story. I had to come out to my family and confess to everybody who had children that I was a homosexual. That in the back of my mind planted a seed of, okay, just stay far away from children. But because of my squad and because of my fan base, I'm uncle auntie to about 100 kids now. So my mindset is starting to change when it comes to that. So again, anything dealing with pedophilia or sexual acts of disgust, I stay away and I stray away from, because I don't want that typecasted upon me or anybody else who dresses like me. You know what I'm saying? And to you, it might sound foolish, but there's a lot of ignorant people in the world. You see a man dressed like me, you automatically grab your purse and your children. Like, we see that, and it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. So, even talking about this makes me a slight bit uncomfortable, but we're going to talk about it because it needs to be read, and I will read it. Okay. So I know that about that. I also know that even in a political move, the woman who was involved with the Epstein scandal, he moved to a low security prison. And I think that was somewhat of a bribe to get her not to talk, or to, use some type of leverage that she could have to make her lifestyle more convenient. But this woman was found guilty for sex trafficking women. She should not be in a minimalistic prison. That in itself should let you know. I mean, this whole thing should let you know that there's something in there that he does not want to be disclosed. Right? You can't gaslight that away. And the way that politics is looking at it, this is not political. This is a moral issue. You know what I'm saying? I think your base is down for a lot of shit. But when it comes to like touching kids, it seems like that's making people uncomfortable. But that's simply because you're saying the quiet part out loud. You don't really, you don't think that these people really know what this nigga does? Like, they don't care. What they care about is the image, the optics of him being out there like that. Like, that's what the problem is. I mean, I know that y'all get into conspiracies. This is my people. We're talking about the Pizzagate scandal. I mean, there are scandals on top of scandals dealing with the trafficking of children and sex crimes that deal with powerful people. And yet, the people we see go down for are black. Not saying that they're innocent, but I'm just saying. And I'm going to echo something Sherry Shepherd said today. They just got rid of a penny, and I call racial discrimination too. That's the only brown coin we got. You could have picked any coin, and you want to sit up here and get rid of the brown coin. Okay, I see what that is. That was not my joke. I have to credit the lame ass Sherry Shepherd, who looked like a Victorian yes a massa this morning on her show. And honestly, who's ever doing her wardrobe, y'all got a different budget this season because she do look better. But she still gives me that pick me energy, and I don't like that.
Oh, the breakfast. I don't like the breakfast.
She can like pick me, like that's what she give. I like a bitch that says I'm chose. Wendy Williams gave that I chose. I'm chose energy. Okay, Suki giving me. I said Suki, I mean Sherry giving me.
I'm trying to get my coochie stretched. I'm trying to get my coochie stretched and eat a nigga ass. We be eating niggas ass today in London. Period. I'm trying to get this coochie stretched.
Now I come down hard on Sherry Shepherd, but I will tell you this: I met her in person, and she is who she is. Okay. She's authentically lame, but she's authentic nonetheless. Did I miss anything? Does anybody from the bakery want to add to the conversation in terms of Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump? Oh, we didn't even get to talking about the Bubba situation. Go ahead, Z. What you got to tell me about the Bubba? Who was sucking who?
All right, this is what happened. So earlier this year, House Oversight Committee, they subpoenaed Jeffrey Epstein's estate for the Epstein files.
Mm-hmm.
So in some of the emails that were dropped, we got a limited amount. It was about 20,000 documents. They found correspondence between Jeffrey Epstein and his brother Mark. And in one of the emails that got everybody in a tizzy, Jeffrey responded that he was with Steve Bannon, and Mark said, ask him if Vladimir Putin has the photos of Trump blowing Bubba.
Mm-hmm.
And now everybody assumed last week that Bubba was former President Bill Clinton.
Because that was his nickname.
During his presidency.
Right. But when we talked about this in the bakery prior to, somebody said that it could be in reference of children. And what I do know, the word Bubba and chick, C-H-I-C-K, are both used in certain circles to reference pedophilia. I do know. I talk to a lot of people. I do know that for true. Keep going.
Okay, and they also assumed that it was Bill Clinton because the first time Donald Trump ran, he had a particular level of vitriol toward Hillary that he hasn't had towards any man, but particularly Bill Clinton. And someone brought back up a tweet that said, where Donald Trump tweeted something to the effect of, if Hillary can't satisfy her husband, how is she supposed to satisfy America?
Who said that?
Why was Donald Trump?
Donald Trump said that about the Clintons during his first run. If you can't satisfy your husband, then how you supposed to satisfy? Well, how the hell you know if he was satisfying her goddamn husband or not? That's the motherfucking damn question. So that's where the speculation came from in terms of us thinking that it's Bill Clinton he's talking about. Well, let's find out who the fuck he's talking about. Well, I can read it. That's what that said. In this case, I don't feel like he is representing Bill Clinton. I'll also say this. We're not going to get the official Epstein files. We're gonna get doctored versions of the Epstein files to officiate our bloodlust of information. I feel like the rollout has already started. I think we're not going to be satisfied. And I do feel like we're going to see an implosion when it comes to our president. I think it's going to be something where his anger is on full display. Like we might get a private phone call or something of this nature with him lashing out. I feel like there's going to be a lashing out that is going to go down. There is a strategist behind this, and it makes sense because overnight he flipped and said, go ahead and release the files. But if I'm reading that the files that are being released are doctored, why wouldn't you flip script like that? You know what I'm saying? So December the 7th is a day, write it down. I also feel like December the 21st, right before the holidays. Merry Christmas, bitch. I mean, there's gonna be some information. There's gonna be some information. I also feel like there is a rumbling within the party right now, and somebody is spearheading this rumbling that is in his camp. It feels vice presidential to me. The Duke shows up upright. We haven't seen a lot of JD Vance and Donald Trump together. It will be interesting to see his take on these things, as I am seeing the devil card next to what feels to me as vice presidential energy. Okay. We will not be satisfied. Is this going to lead to like him becoming impeached or anything, or charges being brought forth? I don't see that, but I am seeing discourse that doesn't have a conclusion. I think it's going to get chaotic, and then I'll reread it at that point, because there's a lot more than just this one particular. I think this little scandal that we're worried about is the least of the worries. And I feel like with the elder upright, this goes back at least. This is like in the Epstein bloodline, like this family tradition. I think if draining the swamp was your desire, well, you're going to be in the swamp that's being drained, my darling. And this goes back. And I feel like it's some of our faves in there. Aura shows up upright 100%. Is this going to change the scope of celebrity? The Dark Astro Internet card is in reverse. It has the potential to do so. This is only the beginning. This is only the beginning, because I don't see a conclusion here. So be on the lookout. Again, December the 7th and at or around the 21st. I know the month of December is going to be riddled with Jeffrey Epstein. And I think right now a strategist is trying to doctor documentation, stitch it together in any type of way for longevity purposes. Did Clinton and Trump ever have any sexual contact? Yep. Were they the only two in the room? Never. There was always... I'm holding my firstborn child in that picture. Were there women involved with this? Women? I pulled this card earlier today and it meant spousal support. Should I stop? I feel the need to stop. Should I stop? It says job well done. I'm That's that on that. Get prepared to get your questions answered, honey. Ooh. That's that on that. That's that on that. That's that on that. That's motherfucking goddamn gave that on that. Okay, 5 questions are on discount. Your VIP readings are $15 off. You can sign up for my power class for 50% off. You also got a bundle for premium health and recovery for 50% off. And that's all that you get. The tip jar best have some readings in there so I can have a show tonight, okay? And I am gonna be here extra long time because I missed you guys from last week. YouTube, Instagram, Zoom, drop a pin, tell me where you're watching from. And if you find somebody that is in your city, say hey to them. The name of this song is called Motherland. I'll be right back. Oh. I need a for me to get into. I never been to Africa, but I wanna be in this. I'm needing somewhere different for me. All of my friends are gone. They can take I run this town. Jealousy won't tilt my crown, so I'll block them. I have it all around. No love I haven't found. They cannot ever hold me down. The motherland I am bound. I have it all around. No love I haven't found. They cannot ever hold me down. The motherland I am bound. I need a for me to get into. I need a for me to get into.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Italy. Damn. We got bitches from Italy, bitches from Dubai in this motherfucker, and the Arab nations. Love your boy, girl. Change your law so I can come suck some dick.
You can't take back what your butthole received.
All righty. Get your questions together, and I am ready to motherfucking read. By the way, if you're in the bakery with it, you can drop your questions in your private chat. I'll be coming over here to look at y'all. How do I pull this chat up? Asia, what am I supposed to do? How do you pull up the chat?
Tap your screen, and you should see a little bar.
The 3 dots.
Yep.
Okay. Now I hit the 3 dots. Now what I do?
You hit more, and you should be able to hit chat.
Okay. No, those 3 dots don't do it. Look, oh, here go more right here. Hold on. More. And then where's chat? I don't see chat.
You should see what I'm typing in chat.
I see it coming up as like a notification.
Then tap on it.
Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah, I'm in the chat. Shout out to Asia. She is the moderator of the bakery. Somebody in the chat talking about something. Them groceries gonna give your cousin the shit. That's not fun. That's just left of that. Boots, may I get a love reading, please? Maya, you get a love reading every motherfucking goddamn gay week. No. Kuji Funga shows up in reverse. Do nothing, say nothing, sit there, and let the other readings develop. Why did I have such a strong impotent doom feeling last night? Not doom. Your clairvoyant and you're predicting your own tragedy. I don't really feel like it's life or death or anything, but I think you're anticipating something going wrong. And I think you projected that so that you could feel it before it actually happens. I do that sometimes. I look at the worst case scenario before it actually develops just so I can be mentally prepared. But that feeling that you got was peeking off into a dimension where it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. That's why I hit you so strong. This is for Z in the bakery. How will 2026 go for me? Emerald shows up upright. You have a brand new car. This is actually the chariot in Boots Tarot. It represents moving forward. It represents transition. It represents elevation. I feel like you will be acknowledging the elevation that you've already gotten to next year for you. And I feel like we got a couple more months, this month, next month, to continue to plant seeds. We reap harvest next month. Do you see Ken and me being together someday? Someday. These walls keep on closing on me. My vagina's too tight and getting my thighs.
You can't take back what your good hand received.
I done forgot the motherfucking goddamn gay question. Damn, I'm sorry, but the Pharaoh showed up upright. That's the card of you making the right decision. My bad. My bad. Matt, have a job reading, please, for Diamond. Viper shows up upright. Work for yourself. Notice how when you started focusing on that, I came and you did my nails? Put a little energy over there in the entrepreneurial shit, bitch. I just got done talking about all these signs and how loud God is. Goddamn, he been loud with you. Now let me make it plain. Prostitute, Diamond. Your talents and your gifts and your abilities. You will make a foundation this way. I believe in you. Peacock. Is it time for us to leave the United States? Please and thank you. Lightface shows up upright. That's a yes. Magic and ritualism is upright too. That's a yes. Don't do this.
It don't move. You hear what I'm telling you?
You move. Am I pregnant? In this picture, I have on a waist trainer. In reverse, I can't wear one because
it's upsetting me in my home, girl, because we feel like we're dead.
You're pregnant. Will I leave my job for a better one? Earlier 2026. The month is February. The day is the 26th. I think you already put your 2 weeks notice in. In the month of February, the job transition manifests for you. Bakery. How will my birthday go, Mother 1122? Hey, Ashley. The Celebrity Tarot card is in reverse. Humbling. I don't like the sound of that. I want to ball out on my birthday. So if you know that that's coming, change that energy. Make big plans. Okay. And if anything, I'll make sure you have a great birthday. Ain't that right?
Because she has nothing else going on. And while she's sitting around running around talking about my husband, and
that's gonna be you if you don't make no plans for your goddamn birthday. And if you got plans for your goddamn birthday, you better make sure there's sacrament. You better do it big. That says humbling. So if you got plans, make sure you got backup plans. By the way, YouTube, if you're new and I've never read you before, please give me cherry emojis. It's my way to know that your spiritual cherry needs to be popped.
Stop it!
And it can only be popped by the Holy Ghost that works through me.
Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat-faced liar.
Financial reading for Pretty B23. You have the Recluse Tarot card upright. I gotta be blunt. You lazy. You need passion. Okay, I would not search for another job or money. I would work what we have while searching for what God has called you to do. And if you are curious to know what that is, I got a reading on the website called What Is My Purpose reading. Get that, girl. Okay. I ain't gonna say lazy. You're unmotivated. Okay, and it's because you're making somebody else money. Entrepreneurship for you, and entrepreneurship for Diamond. May I have a belated birthday reading? No, because you said the word belated. Fatima, you got a way of phrasing things that are so motherfucking shady. I be getting up Fatima because she had this goddess energy, and I probably would have fucked her if Brandon was at that goddamn meet and greet in Chicago. But he wasn't. But I'm here now, and I give you the birthday reading since Boots has given you such a hard time. I got you covered. Then watch the show. You can't hear? You can't hear me? I'm not muted. Okay, you can hear now. All right, I appreciate that, beautiful. All right, so belated birthday reading for you. I got you covered. Let's see. You got the Jezebel card up right, and you would have been my Jezebel if I had showed up to the damn thing. This is like the perfect timing. The tarot never missed, bro. We just got done talking about her being a hoe for me, and now you got the card that says that's exactly what you need to do. This is actually talking about branching out. Don't lock yourself into a particular pattern, occupation, or anything of this nature. You need to have open mind when it comes to inspiration at this time, and use that inspiration to make you money. Brandon, what? You good with it? Hey, I've been watching you. We're the same fucking person, nigga. How many times I gotta say? But we don't fuck the same things. I don't fuck at all. You stay on that pink deal, though. Look like a what, Brandon? Hey, y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching tonight. Hey, Fatima, I love you. I love you. There's a reading. Hell.
Somebody needs to take a big hunk out of my cake. What y'all looking at? I ain't had no cake. Mind your damn business.
That's what you better do. Ooh. Oh, I gotta put that Rihanna on top of that. I'm gonna be here for a while, so shut your bald-headed ass up.
Show some respect.
Angela Bassett looked really good in that Victoria's Secret, but Victoria's Secret, I don't know what has happened to you. You ain't what you used to be. Because I was about to catch a flight to come see you, but I ain't coming no more.
I'm about to catch another flight. I'm about to make me wanna bite. I just wanna have a good night. I just wanna have a good night.
Hold up. Okay, where I'm at. What do I need to know about Jay? This is for Trinity. The jester shows up in reverse.
Wait a damn minute.
He might have an anger problem. But I think he's extreme when he in it.
Somebody rocking on your devil.
When that man is in it, he is in it. And I'm not just talking about your vagina. I think he's an over-investor. Lord have mercy. Just like I over-invested that red part on that lip. Okay. I think he's an over-investor. So be on the lookout. He might be a little crazy if y'all ever try to break up, to be honest with you. Full show, full show, full show, full show. By the way, some of y'all are using customer service because your dumbass don't know how to fill out your information correctly. Fill out your information correctly and book an appointment. What will I be thankful for in these upcoming months? Thank you, Rainice, for actually participating in the show tonight. Public recognition. I feel like this might be by family, though. I think you might be honored in a way or feel like, oh my God, everybody's looking at me and I'm the shit. At least that's what the Star Boots tarot card will represent. Puka shows up in reverse, which means that this is a long time coming. So I think finally we'll feel respected or honored by people that we're close to or even people that we worked with. This is happening before January. Okay. Full show, bitch. No, y'all pack this fucking tip jar. Thank you. Wow. Aaron Presley, when will I meet my person? You've already met them. Oh. But she don't want that person. Is there another person coming? Yeah, the Bliss card shows up upright, but this is like 3 seasons away. This is not until like the summer of 2026 for something new. But I think we might need to not leave that stone quite unturned. Get a deeper reading so I can figure out what the hell's going on. There go Rainice. Rainice, what is all this customer service? There wasn't a more appropriate issue in the journal. So this is the follow-up discussion to our last appointment. My time was insisted to do something. Oh, girl, you talk about this in an appointment, not in customer service. Customer service is for transactions. You are out of order. You're in jail. Customer service is for transactions. If you want to update me on anything, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Matter of fact, I want the bakery to tell me. What are you supposed to do?
Book a reading.
Do what?
Book a reading.
Mother, you see me working soon? The 26th of this month. I think the opportunity will be there by that time. Princess Boots, how does Z feel about me? Annoyed. But fuckable? like I'm aggravated by you, but I don't want you to go nowhere. Like my pets. Can I know what's happening with my love life? Old is becoming new and new is becoming old. I think that somebody is going to be resurfacing that you might want to revisit, or there's some unfinished business that will be finished. But at the same time, there is new energy over here too. And I feel like you got to give it a fair chance. Because you want to run Asia. Don't lay him down.
You can't take back what your butthole received.
And judging by how you was talking in the chat the other day, I think you already did.
You're still on meth, Cheryl.
Well, my finances pick up soon for Jaleisha Evans. Ooh. This is Pew Pew Upright. The answer to that question is hell no.
It's really very simple. Let's check the board.
This is saying it's up to you. The Pew Pew Tarot card deals with the individual. There is opportunity all around, like the bubbles are all around my butt naked ass body that was photoshopped at the time, and now it's not. I have to readjust my penis quite often. You want to see me do it again? Okay. I don't know why I be having this tight ass shit on sometimes.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Girl, I don't know why you're writing paragraphs up here in the bakery. Hey, Boots, you told me on live that my dreams of infidelity were a vision because they could be prevented. How can it be prevented? Thank you. Cypress shows up upright. This is more of a vibe. I think the vibe needs to be more copacetic for communication. I think that there are elements that make me fearful to express myself to you. I think we have to create a warmer environment without judgment. And in doing so, will that prevent the cheating? Yes, it will. Okay. So we need a window. So sometimes when you get in relationships with people, it becomes so serious. And I think in this case, it needs to be a pillow and not a firm ass mattress. You can unmute. Does that make sense to you? Whoever that was on Angie? Angie? Bob?
Reporting live from spiritual
Hold on, Angie.
worldwide. Bob
Hold on.
from Channel 8. Bob. Bob.
And now we have Angie.
Angie touches the booties.
I agree.
You agree?
Yeah.
She agrees. Reporting live, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from spiritual worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
I love reading from Flower Girl. This is so stupid. Love reading from Flower Girl over there on the motherfucking YouTube, and I'm about out of here. This is the Good Grief Tarot card in reverse. Do not count your victories before they are inked. This is saying that your optimism can be your Achilles heel. Make sure you're having a balance of optimism and being able to accept when things do not come into fruition. That is the key to eat. Now, in terms of your love life, it's the same concept. You know, I don't even know how to conjugate that type of omen to a love reading. What I will say in terms of love would be work towards the love that you want and do not envy the love you don't. That would be, because I think when you start to comparing shit, that's when you start to soak and you start to sink, whether you're with somebody or whether you're not with somebody. So envy it not, right? And it would be more so of embodying what it is that you want to acquire out of love. Like I do right now. Bitch, I masturbate every chance I get.
Nigga, please.
Because that's what I want out of a loving situation. I want constant sex. I take myself out. I buy myself things. I treat my girls well. I do what I want a nigga to do. I'm embodying that. And I'm going to find him before the end of this year. And so I just gave you two readings, a life reading and a romance reading. Apply those to both, if you will. Over here, we have Deidre down here with a general reading. You have the quarantine card in reverse. Get the fuck out the house sometime. Okay, I think right now you are becoming me, and it's becoming uncomfortable. And I think a part of the issue is you don't really trust too easily, Deidre. So I think we're gonna have to either do solo missions or missions with your family, but we got to do something a little different and get outside of the house a little bit. And it's not for you to experience something different. It's because the world needs to experience you. And I think you feeling that purpose of yours is going to bring you great joy. So face that. Lord, this phone is about to die, so I am going to have to run on you guys really quick. I don't want to, so let me plug it up. I just took the charger out of the iPad's ass. I just put it in the phone's ass. That phone is on 4%, so it's safe to pull a card, pray, and get the fuck up out of here, but I still will be in the bakery for a little recap on tonight's show. Okay, let's pull a card for everyone and see how this week is going to go for us. And again, if you purchased tonight, it will be answered first thing in the morning. Card for everyone for this week. It's the Nepenthes tarot card upright. Ironically, I brought these plants inside of my home and I began vibrating differently and got a very powerful spiritual download from one of my demonic guardians by the name of Odious. The word I'm getting in my mind is embrace. Embrace. What do you think that means? Embrace is the omen. Embrace, welcome in. It's a warmth that comes with this energy. What do you feel? Any psychics in the building? Write me a paragraph. I would love to read those on the way out. Let's close the show.
Let me hear you scream.
I want to thank each and every person for tuning in tonight. If you look at my trajectory since January the 1st, I have not missed. I haven't had any days off, and I continue to show up in the same fashion that we are accustomed to. But some things are changing. We started with the discounts this week. We have an application coming out, as well as I will be on tour broadcasting this online show to all of the cities that I went to this year, next year. So just a couple of updates to keep you abreast on what's going on right now. Mass discounts such as 50% off of everything are only going to be exclusively for holidays. However, my prices remain affordable. It's a huge fear in me doing that because I have to put myself as a valuable piece of this formula that we have going on, and I'm extremely uncomfortable. But if this is a reflection of how it's going to be, I don't think you guys mind that much at all. Do you? You like Boots feeling valuable, right? And as you can see, my generosity is running a little thin nowadays. So thank you for continuing to support the business. I'm very ambitious on getting the app out. You have a wonderful gift dropping on Black Friday that I'm pretty sure everybody will definitely enjoy. And you have one new piece of magic that will be joining the likes of Pan's Holy Harvest and the Rumans bundle that you can purchase. This one is for peace and health. Speaking of, I dropped a premium health and recovery bundle today. It's 50% off. Just go to my website. The pop-up will take you there. Sign up for my class that my mother will be teaching and come have dinner with me in Vegas, November the 29th. If you are curious about anything, just go to my website and look at the headline and it will get you where you need to go. Nobody's told you this today. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you for the blessing that is my life, and hopefully I'm blessing your life every day that I choose to broadcast my personality, and even days that I don't. I have so much content. I saw people going all the way back. I'm talking about when I was in college over the weekend because I wasn't as vocal as I was on social media, or you're typically used to seeing me. I made you a promise, and I'm going to keep that fucking promise. We will always have access to each other. Easy.
You can't take back what your butthole received.
Easy access to my butthole.
You can't take back what your butthole received.
Because one thing you know for true about your mother, I always stay true to my word. And my word is always true. Because hashtag what? Mother don't motherfucking miss, right? Let us pray together. And I'm going to pray with no music tonight, just to set the tone for the remainder of this week. God of the universe, God of love, God of light, I come to you as humbly as I know how, saying thank you for the rest and rejuvenation that was my hibernation of last week. I still feel very much so with that energy, and I thank you for allowing me to operate in that energy as I perform and do my duties. God, thank you for always using my vicious parcel's tongue mouthpiece as a megaphone for your voice. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you honoring me in this way. And I really appreciate the honor that is bestowed upon my people as I watch their lives unfold in a positive way after encountering myself. It is a beautiful experience that we are creating. God, I just pray for the realization of value, not only with myself, but with my audience. I ask that we are no longer doormats, but we are the door. I ask that we are no longer doormats, but we are the door. I like that. I ask that we are not doormats, we are the door. I like that. I like that. Give me door emojis if you keep it up with me. God, thank you. Thank you for the struggles. Thank you for the realizations. Thank you for the confirmation. Thank you for the test, because after you pass one, it's always a reward, bitch. And I'm waiting for mine. And I thank you for the patience necessary to wait. Thank you for my magic. I pray that it blesses people in magnificent ways. And more so importantly, God, just thank you for them. Thank you for everybody who's with me right now, even though I'm just one person in a house with a cat and a dog. I have not felt alone since this process started. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Asheo Bootzé, Asheo Pan, Asheo Brision. Amen. So much it be. And because we fucking said so, I will see you tomorrow. Keep your notifications on and make sure you run up the comments and shares on all of my posts. Okay. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, do that too. And have an excellent evening. I love you very much. Peace. I don't love what the fuck I did to that lipstick though, but to each his moans.